First of all, thank you for your guys' support because it really does matter. And I would like to express my gratitude to all my fans for watching my content and subscribing me. I further request you guys to please do subscribe to my channel for more captivating content. And I would also like to thank people from the Caribbean who are watching my content quite frequently, from Jamaica, from Barbados, from Trinidad and Tobago. I name it and you say it. I am absolutely humble. Thank you for your guys' support. Hopefully, I will also work on the CPL. But talking about the day two, and have your say regarding day two as well. But I would absolutely pleased to see the display of Pakistan batters Abdullah uh, Fazal, Abdullah Shafique in particular, and he was flanked by the captain Babar Azam. Good to see that is Babar is returning, who shows a lot of commitment, determination on the wicket by embracing resilience, and this is what he is doing even in the last test in Taroba. It was Babar Azam who rose to the occasion solely for Pakistan team in the second innings. Apart from that, it was Shan Masood who really played brilliantly after he has done with his captaincy, but unfortunately got his finger fractured and he was ruled out of the series. But what a surprise comeback by Abdullah Shafique, because nobody was expecting such a return, and that was despite the fact that it was unexpected return as he was playing for Lahore Qalandars in the GSL in Guyana. So he was called for the second test, and it was a sudden induction. He was not into the first playing 11 choice, but he turned the table for Pakistan team with his exceptional technique of batting, as we all are fan of, and he looked very settled on the wicket. Yeah, I agree that this wicket in Port of Spain is very different from that in Taruba, and more spin friendly, and it has a rich history that spinners will dominate. But once the batter who plays against the spin with dominance can turn the tide, and this is what's happening. The two most technical batters are on the wicket right now, and they will start off the proceeding from 266 for 2. Pakistan's run rate is phenomenal, and it is good to see that in the last two sessions, even entire three sessions, it was Pakistan's dominance, despite the fact that they conceded more than 100 runs in the first session but scooped up 5 wickets. So West Indies started off the proceedings on day two when they were on 239 for 5. So they managed to compile 344. But Pakistan, you remember Pakistan lost 2 wickets for 99, 98, but it was a staggering partnership of almost 167 runs that turned the table for Pakistan, now only 78 runs behind. So they will look to mount early pressure on the West Indian bowlers. But you never know, collapse can be happen at any time. But right now, Pakistan are absolutely mean business right now, because the kind of composure they've shown missing, and the way they played against every bowler, Shawar Joseph, uh, Kemar Roach, Chomel Warikan, even Roston Chase, West Indian bowling attack used West Indian captain used six bowlers, desperate for wickets, but both of them really turned the table for Pakistan. And Abdullah Shafiq will be very happy because it is his first century outside the subcontinent conditions. So he will be very pleased. His highest score came against Sri Lanka back in 2023 when he compiled 201 runs. So you never know if he is looking for another double turn. But right now, Pakistan will be very happy. Abdullah Shafique was absolutely glorious to watch with his batting technique, solid. As I used to say that he is among those Pakistan batters with very, very solid technique, and it's only about backing him and give him plenty of opportunities. But with consistency, he scored ample of runs in domestic back then. He never looked back, and despite the fact I reckon he played first class match after 8 months and he played test match after 10 months, but because of that experience of playing first class cricket, domestic cricket, and even he was fine tuned up for T20s, for white ball cricket, so he really turned the table for Pakistan. Right now he is an unbeaten 107. He will be very, very happy because he played a brilliant innings, flawless innings, and he was glorious to watch, grabbed the opportunity with both hands. And the West Indies, they taken the toll right now, and let's see how they will come back. But yeah, you never know. Dramatic lapse can be happen, but the spinners really need to turn the tide for the West Indian team as well, because of the fact that spinners are going to progress. And Sajid Khan, more importantly, as far as you're a Pakistani fan or spotter, so you will be very happy that Sajid Khan rose to the occasion and scooped up 4 wickets. So this means that as long as the match will continue to proceed, spinners will have their role to play more effective way. But right now, we talk about Abdullah Shafiq. So we used to say that where is Abdullah Shafiq? Where is Abdullah Shafiq? By the way, it is pertinent to note he is playing at number 3 in Test cricket for the first time, and this is remarkable comeback in to the Pakistan team, because Pakistan were desperately looking to have such talent. And Shan Masood scored a brilliant century in the first innings. Unfortunately, got um, ruled out of the series because of the injury, but he was absolutely brilliant, Shan Masood. So, but he was playing at number 3. So Abdullah Shafiq really he was people were just people bond from him that he will fill the shoes, and the way he did that is a remarkable job he did. He looked absolutely so keen to score runs. His appetite for staying on the wicket for too long is amazing, and this thing makes him unique, better, and pretty much relevant in red ball cricket. And he's setting the template for all the newcomers who really want to play this format of the game or cricket, or in any format. But right now, the way he stitched the partnership with Babar Azam, when he came to the wicket, Babar Azam, I was of the view that this is the chance to just register a record. So you never know, they will even convert this partnership to a whooping one. Mark my words. You, you never know that they will convert this partnership to a whooping one, because both of them are technically sounded, flawless batters on their day. They can really treat the bowlers with great contempt. So I reckon that West Indian bowlers really need to have a solid plan on day 3 to contain them. Otherwise, things will going to be very tough for them, because if you talk about the West Indian perspective, so they really want to win the match to clinch a series against Pakistan after 26 years. Pakistan will definitely want to clinch that series, considering the fact that the Pakistan's next tour is of England, United Kingdom, where they are scheduled to play 3 test matches. So this rehearsal was needed for them, because it is a very subcontinent kind of a wicket, undoubtedly, here in part of Spain. But when Pakistan will play in UK, conditions will be different, but they will know that which batter is capable. But yeah, it's still a shocking decision to drop Muhammad Abbas. Everybody really talked about it, so did I, because Abbas is a linchpin of Pakistan bowling department right now. And remember, he made his debut against the West Indies back in 2017, where he just stolen the spotlight in no time, scooping a bag of wickets. I think he got nearly 30 wickets against the Caribbean team. This shows that how brilliant he is. And those who label him a situational bowler, I do not agree with at that point that he is situational bowler. He is absolutely a versatile bowler, can perplex the batters in any condition. Any condition means any condition. So you got to back your premium bowler. I am little surprised, not little, pretty much surprised at how you can drop your premium bowler Muhammad Abbas. He was absolutely brilliant, man. He scooped up 8 wickets in the first test. You dropped him. So anyhow, the way Pakistan batters played today was exceptional. I really hope that their batters provide their bowlers enough strength by scoring a bag of runs and try to avoid dramatic collapse, because one of the minuses for Pakistan team is that dramatic collapse whenever Pakistan. It is pertinent to note, kindly note that point and do subscribe to my channel. Whenever Pakistan faced dramatic collapse, all of the sudden they lost plot, or otherwise, if they concede a partnership, they lost the plot. What happens particularly in the away matches in the last eight matches or more than that, that Pakistan actually starts start of proceedings pretty much well, and they are in the game, pretty much in the game the first 2 3 days, but all of the sudden they lost the plot. So this should not be the case on day 3 and day 4 respectively. Pakistan really need to flex their muscles consistently to ensure that they wrap up the Caribbean tour on a high, so that they can grab some confidence ahead of the important test series against England. That's the point. And I really hope that Shan Masood recover from will be available for that tour, because he's your linchpin and he got that ample of experience playing in county and spearheading the county team. So yeah, it's pretty much important right now what the West Indian bowlers can do. Yeah, they will definitely bank on their experienced most bowler. Yeah, Cameron was jittery today with the ball. Jomel can really need to work hard for his 1 wicket, and that came after review. But he bought plenty of overs, almost 25 overs on day 2. So he's the vice captain, and the West Indian team will also look to believe that very can maybe will come with fresh mindset on day 3, because he took 9 wickets in Multan against Pakistan that in early 2025. So they will have that in their mindset. Roston Chase, and they also brought Kevin Hodge. Kevin Hodge was little jittery, bowled some good overs as well, but full tosses were treated with great contempt by Pakistani batters, undoubtedly. So this is the thing that is to be noted. But by the way, Justin Reeves is brilliant with the bat. He scored 73, and Roston Chase will be happy he scored 70 runs. The only thing so far, if I draw a comparison, is that the West Indian batters, after getting good start, they failed to capitalize on in the second test so far. But Pakistan, what did it, despite the fact you got to uh, praise Azan Awais, because I was of the view that Azan should be dropped because he wasn't up to the mark with his performance after that one good innings against Bangladesh. But today he was brilliant. He was looking quite focused on the wicket, the way he was playing the shots, treating the West Indian bowlers with great contempt, playing his shots with full authority, and that was important. And I really wish that he will continue to get improved. He's a good player, but he is still very new in his career, and I really hope that people will back him. But it was a challenge to, because he has not played any test cricket in Pakistan. He made his debut in Bangladesh, and subsequently he's retained by the Pakistan team for the Caribbean tour. And let's see whether they will pick him up for the UK tour or not. And he was brilliant. Amamul Haq lost the plot on 14. Otherwise, Pakistan batters Abdullah Shafique and Captain Babar Azam, they will be happy, and they will look to record a history, because this is the chance. This is the chance. If Pakistan batters dominate this innings, I am telling you, people, that Pakistan are going to just flex their muscles, because the only thing they really need to avoid is that dramatic collapse. West Indies, on the other hand, will definitely look to ensure that they contain the Pakistan batters, believing that they can be just restricted, they can be contained in no time. But Pakistan batters, definitely Babar Azam and Abdullah Shafiq will definitely look to stitch the partnership further, because if they will get the handy lead, first they will have to uh, finish the trail that is of 78, and then they will look to stitch a big lead here, because to put the home team to back foot. It is not easy conditions, it's placid conditions, and in hot weather it is never easy to play. And right now Pakistan batters dominating. But you got to give credit to Muhammad Ali as well. Ubaid Shah picked up 2 wickets playing his debut, and Ali Usman even bowled well. But Sajid Khan spearheaded the Pakistan bowling attack. Muhammad Ali is really fighting. He's a fighter. He loves to bowl with resilience, patience, endurance, and by just believing to hit the ball on right line and length, and he's reaping the benefits as well. But still, it's a shock to drop Muhammad Abbas, and everybody is talking about his shocking snap, because I still believe that Abbas can bowl in any situation, though he's a brilliant seamer. But because of his ample experience, bro, ample experience, he made his debut back in 2009. First class debut, I'm talking about. And he really had to wait for uh, 8 years to make his debut for Pakistan team. When he made that, he really perplexed the West Indian batting attack back in 2017. And some of these current Caribbean boys are familiar of this thing. So this is the thing, man. This is the thing. But right now, Pakistan will be very happy, because it was great effort. They scored 266 for 2, and they will look to compile big innings right now on day 3. By the way, what about Tejnarayan Chanderpaul? I mean, he's one of the most resilient batter in terms of technique. He looks quite dominant on the wicket, but he will be very disappointed that he could not score big. Even in the first test, in both the innings of the first test, he was brilliant. He played circumspect innings, but couldn't convert that to big one. So this is the problem. Even Brendan King this time around was brilliant on day one, scoring 46. This will be disappointed he missed out his half century, but he was in rough patch in the first test, but he will be happy that he scored 46 runs. By the way, one picture is going viral where Babar was standing along with Brendan King. So you know, in Pakistan, many of Babar Azam's dedicated fans call him King Babar. So it was a lovely, lovely a picture that went viral on the social media, where Brendan and King can be seen. Get to see that both of the gentlemen were standing together. So, what's your take about that picture? Have your say in the comment section. And what's your take about the second test? Do you guys think that West Indies will wrap up the series 2-0, or it will be Pakistan who will manage to scare the series? It would be interesting contest. 3 exciting days coming up, hopefully. But I would like to go express my gratitude to Caribbean fans and all my fans, my Pakistani fans everywhere. People are watching, and it is always lovely to cover and talk about cricket in Caribbean. Have your say in the comment section. Umar Zahir signing off. Subscribe.